In this video, we're exploring the first 5 minutes of Beyond the Spider-Verse, based on that detailed description straight from CinemaCon 2026. As we all figured it would, the movie picks up right where things left off last time, with our Miles all chained up to the punching bag in Uncle Aaron's apartment on Earth 42. One thing that really jumps out from the description is how much personality they've given to Prowler Miles. Right in that moment, he's straight up mocking our Miles' Spanish, especially the way he pronounces Morales.
I'm Miles Morales.
It's such a sharp, taunting vibe that sets him apart immediately. And get this, that old joke about him bleeding from his armpit is back. The first one to crack it was Spider-Punk, and then Peter B piled on, both of them poking fun at Miles' new suit.
What's up with your suit? Is he bleeding from his armpits?
What happened? You bleeding from the armpits?
Peter, you...
Don't worry about the suit. We'll get you a new suit.
It's pretty cool how the creators decided to bring that joke back around now, but this time it's Prowler Miles dropping it. There's another neat callback too: don't watch the mouth, watch the hands. That's the exact phrase Peter B said to Miles way back in the first film as his very first lesson. Here, Miles is gonna throw that same line out right before he finally breaks free. When he does break loose, that venom blast isn't some weak lil pop, it's a massive surge of energy that straight up shatters the chains and wrecks the punching bag. The animation style even shifts for a second into this cool X-ray view where you see Miles' glowing skeleton right through his skin. Then as he bolts for the window, he glitches out way more violently than we've ever seen before, his limbs temporarily morphing into all these different art styles. And yeah, just like you'd expect, both Miles versions end up in a confrontation. But Prowler Miles isn't playing the straight villain here, he's actually gonna end up supporting our Miles. They just have to throw down and fight first. We didn't get much about Gwen in this description at all, and honestly, that makes total sense because the creators are still holding back her stuff, probably saving it for a future trailer or teaser that's gonna give us way more of her. They're definitely planning to show at least one scene with her and Miles, since we all know how central their relationship is to the whole franchise. The creators get that too, so that's exactly why they're keeping it under wraps for now, teasing it out in a trailer or something down the line. The only real glimpse we've had of them so far came from that CinemaCon 2025 reveal, with that one image of both of them together, which looked like they were hanging out in Spider-Punk's universe. A few people who were there also shared some quick descriptions, including this moment where Gwen and Miles are riding on a motorcycle. But after that, we've got nothing new yet, and for obvious reasons. They're holding back what most people are dying to see for a future trailer or teaser, so it all checks out. That said, there was one other cool bit described from this CinemaCon 2026 footage, a line from Rio where she says, "You are not tough, you're strong." We don't have any context for exactly when or where she's dropping this line, but it's definitely coming from her. It's just out there floating for now, adding to the intrigue.
You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Just... don't get lost.
One big thing we all need to keep in mind with all this info is how the Spider-Verse franchise has always been about constant changes. They've shown time and again that stuff like what we're hearing about now could end up slightly different, or even completely changed in the final version of the movie. But let's hope they stick with most of these details in the end, because even with all the evolution, it's just amazing to get these early peeks and see how the film is shaping up.